The Squid Game Season 3 teaser is finally here, and it's full of surprises, returns, and major hints about what's coming next. And people are already buzzing with questions. Who's back? Who survives? And what twisted games are next? Today on MMX Night, we're breaking it all down. Ready? Let's begin. The teaser opens in a chilling way. Guards enter a player dorm, pushing what looks like a coffin. Naturally, we assume it's a body, but then bam, the lid opens and it's Guhune, alive, awake, staring. This scene instantly confirms what fans have been suspecting since Season 2 ended. Despite his vow to destroy the games, he's back. But here's the twist. He didn't return willingly. The organization captured him, stuffed him into a box, and tossed him back into the nightmare. This tells us a lot. First, Guhune is no longer a rebellious outsider. He's a prisoner. And second, the frontmen and VIPs likely see him as a wildcard asset, someone to spice up the game for the viewers. His survival is entertainment now. In the new dorm, we see a massive gashapon machine placed in the center of the room, a twisted arcade game of fate. Each player must draw a ball, red or blue, and the ball determines your team. But here's the catch. Some players have stickers showing blue, but they still get a red ball. That means the teams aren't pre-decided or voted on. They're entirely random. This randomness increases paranoia. No one knows who their allies are, and luck might put you against someone you trust. Guhune gets the red ball. So it does the elderly woman from Season 2, and suddenly, a team is forming. But even more importantly, this choice sets up future betrayals and heartbreaks. Later in the teaser, we see what the balls were really for, a brutal combat game. It's not tug-of-war or marbles or even red light, green light. This is straight-up violence. In one frame, a blue-vested player lies dead on the ground, while a massive countdown timer looms above. That timer means urgency. This game has a deadline, and the objective seems clear: eliminate the opposing team before time runs out. Another shot shows player 120 in a fighting stance. And she's not alone. The arena is filled with people poised to attack. This isn't strategy-based. It's primal. It's savage. And it signals the deadliest game yet, a literal battle royale. This one hits hard. Remember the elderly woman who had visions and prophecies? She's now on Guhune's red team, but her son got the blue ball. That means they're opponents. We later see her sobbing uncontrollably, broken in grief. The implication is clear. Someone she loved is gone, and it's likely her son. Season 2 already teased this tragic storyline, a mother and son caught in a life-or-death game. Now it's no longer theory. One of them will die, and based on her tears, it may already have happened. We get several quick shots of Guhune handcuffed to a bed, restrained between games. This isn't punishment, it's containment. After his rebellion in Season 2, the organization no longer trusts him. They know he's dangerous, persuasive, and capable of sparking revolt. So now, Guhune is chained up when he's not playing. They'll only release him during active games. This means he's been completely depowered. No more speeches, no more strategy, just survival. And that adds a layer of psychological torment to his already grim situation. The frontman, usually cold, calculating, unreadable, looks uncertain. His posture is tense, his face grim. He's watching the games unfold, but something's wrong. This could signal an internal shift. Remember, the frontman betrayed his own brother and helped maintain the system. But what if the weight of those choices is finally catching up to him? There's a subtle story brewing here, and it could lead to something huge: the frontman switching sides. A man gets scanned, and in his ear we see a tracker, identical to what Guhune had. He's wearing a green uniform, confirming he's a player. But here's the shocker. It's player 246. Fans believed he died in Season 2, but this confirms he lived. He was either hidden, rescued, or smuggled back in. And some fans believe the pink guard helping him remove the tracker might be a secret ally. This could be part of a new resistance plot, players and guards working together from the inside. One of the most intriguing characters from Season 2, the female guard, is now seen sneaking through air ducts and eventually reaching the exterior of the island. She's clearly done taking orders. Her former guard teammates turn on her, and now she's escaping. In another scene, she's inside the records room, holding a lighter. That's the same room from Season 1, where files from all the games are stored. She's going to burn it, wipe the evidence, destroy the truth. She might even be working with a returning police officer, who we later see infiltrating a VIP lounge with a gun. This teaser also gives us our first look at the new VIPs, those animal-masked elite who bet on human lives. But now, there's a twist. One of them is a woman. In fact, maybe more than one. This is a big shift. The first season only featured rich old men. Now, the inclusion of women implies the reach of the games is widened, possibly internationally, or at least involving new elite groups. And that means more money, more power, and more corruption. At the end of the teaser, the screen fades to black. Silence, then a sound. A baby's cry. That's no random sound effect. Throughout the trailer, we see the pregnant player crying, devastated. We know she's near the end of her pregnancy, and now the baby's cry confirms it. She gives birth during the games. But the way the scene is framed, with her sobbing and injured, suggests something went horribly wrong. Maybe she didn't survive. Maybe only the baby lived. It's a haunting final image, life born out of the bloodshed. And that's everything we spotted in the Squid Game Season 3 teaser, from returning faces to possible deaths and big twists ahead. If you caught something we missed, drop in the comments. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss any new videos. See you in the next one. Peace.